Guess what? Our Shadeslay VA has merch now. Go check out the Redbubble store to check it out. Thanks a lot.
There. That should be more than sufficient for one's needs. Who's there? Oh. One should be asking you the same thing. Who art thou? One is not fond of one's tone. Very well. One is named Xianyun. Who are you? Well then, allow me to extend a proper greeting. Now then, one must ask why thou art in one's presence. Hast thou been eavesdropping on me? One is not fond of liars. Are you speaking the truth? Very well. One will accept thine answer. Now, what dost thou wish to speak with one about? One does see. Well, one cannot entirely make a machine that is a perfect replica, but one can make a machine that is far finer. Indeed, one can make a machine that is even grander than the one you desire. But of course, one must exceed all's expectations. One will not be intimidated. Are you going to give one the request or not? Very well then. One shall begin. One does not entirely know what you mean. Now why would thou assume that? Who dost thou speak of, this cloud retainer? One is not familiar. One does not appreciate your tone of voice. Now then, if you do not mind, one would like to work in peace. Although, one is curious. Why wouldst thou need something like this? Oh. Well, one sees. Well, one will do the best. The absolute best. that she can on this. One is not entirely sure of your reasoning, but one can see that you have a pure heart. Please, do not give one such praise. For one is only doing what one feels is right. But one is all right. But one is not used to someone watching over one's work. Nervous? No. Of course not. One is merely taking her time. Art thou a sorcerer, able to distinguish between truth and lies? Oh, was one that obvious? To be honest, one is not used to having someone watching them. One had hoped that you would have left already, but it seems that thou art a very persuasive individual, and one must accept your request. One must not get distracted. One is all right. One just needs a moment. When thou art watching one's work, one must wonder, dost thou enjoy it? Watching one work, I mean. Well, one sees no need for you to leave, so one will allow you to watch, if that is what thou desires. Wonderful. Then allow one to continue one's work. And there, one's work is done. Of course. Please, feel free to test it for oneself. Well, one must admit that one wasn't expecting that result, but one is happy to see that thou like it. Beg pardon? But, well, one would be honored if thou were to request another of me. Oh, well, this is Mora. Thank you. One will use this money wisely. Now then, if thou needest nothing else, one has other business to attend to. Yes, then. Very well. Farewell for now. One must bid you adieu.